Morning, y'all. It is a great day today. Welcome back to the channel. If you guys are new, my name is Tochi. I am currently leaving San Francisco. I had to do some onboarding activities, and I'm going to be starting this new job, which is going to be working for the VA. And they required me to do some fingerprinting just to kind of do some background checks and just make sure that I'm in the system. I'm a little bit annoyed because I just did this a week ago, and in the email that they sent me for the places to actually go do the fingerprinting, they sent me like, okay, you need to do it at a VA, but then also use this link to set up an appointment. So I set up an appointment and it didn't coincide exactly with what they wanted. So they pretty much sent two contradicting statements in the actual email. So I pretty much had to do my fingerprinting twice. So thankfully, I was able to get such a quick appointment to do it today, and it went by really smoothly. The guy was actually really nice and was able to just release my fingerprints from the actual first appointment that I went to my VA. So that should be over and handled with. It's a pretty cold day in these last couple of days in the Bay. I was not really expecting it either. I'm trying to do a better job of actually looking at the temperature and what the weather is going to be like from a day-to-day basis. But the rain just kind of came out of nowhere on like Tuesday. And I was like, whoa, where all this rain come from? And it's just all of a sudden like freezing. So anyways, I need to do better at looking at the weather because I just go out with like a tank or like a shirt and I'm just like cold for the rest of the day. So I need to do better with that. But anyways, today I wanted to share some thoughts that I had just about society and just some introspective self-reflection. Ooh, what is this road rage going on? You guys, yeah, don't engage in road rage. It's so lame, honestly. Like, I don't know why people are so hell-bent on being the first to get through an intersection or being the first to get through a certain area. It's just like, come on, like, if you're late, that's really on you. You should have left a little bit earlier. But regardless, back to what I wanted to talk about. One thing that I did this morning and something that I'm trying to do is look up the self-reflection question of the day. And the question of the day that I saw when I looked it up was, what is one thing that you can do to, make yourself and others feel happy around you? And this kind of goes to how I noticed people would interact at the hospital. And I noticed that I would walk past a lot of people and I would try to give them a head nod or say good morning. And some people just wouldn't even respond or acknowledge it. And other times when I started to be a little bit more forthright and more firm with it, I noticed people were like, oh yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, good morning, good morning. And one thing that I want to do moving forward is just, wishing people a great day and just engaging in conversation. I noticed that in societies these days, we've become less communal. Oh, I got to turn the AC on a little bit. I've noticed that we've become less communal and people are not willing to just strike up like a simple conversation anymore. And it kind of sucks because I felt like before the internet really popped off, I feel like people were more willing to engage in conversation, talk to random people. But here and nowadays in 2025, people almost get taken aback when you strike up a conversation. And it's just sad, like we used to be so much closer as a society. Like why did that change and why did that shift happen so aggressively? I think a lot of it goes into social media, online dating apps, and just all of these ease of access apps and websites to get in contact with other people, that people are just talking over the phone or texting or through these apps instead of actually meeting up and having full conversations and just having fun together, and not really meeting just for really big events, but just sometimes for, hey, do you want to go grab some food? Hey, do you want to go to this coffee shop? Whatever. And just taking the time to actually, just spend, genuine time with people. And that is something that I am trying to do this year, is be a little bit more intentional of starting up conversations with random people. I feel like a lot of times people, when you do that, are expecting they're expecting that you want something from them. And what I recommend for you guys is to just strike up conversations with people, wish them a good day, and go into those conversations or those interactions without an agenda, and just genuinely just start a conversation. You know what I mean? So that's something that I've noticed with a lot of the surgery residents here at my hospital. I remember when I was an intern here, the class that I started with, like the other interns of the surgery class, they were so joyful, jubilant, and just kind of happy. And I've noticed that over the years that, you know, a majority of them, I won't say all of them, a majority of them kind of had like this change and shift in personality. I will say that their schedules are a lot more, you know, intense than internal medicine, and they do a lot more 24 hours, a lot more nights. So I think a lot of it is just like, you know, being sleep deprived. And oftentimes their whole life is about work, and they don't get to spend that time, you know, just being a human being and starting those conversations or saying good morning or wishing them a happy birthday or wishing them like a good day. It's just like a very small thing. It doesn't have to be such a bombastic or huge thing, but it can go a long way just to kind of making their day. And that's something that I want to employ to you guys is try to engage with your community. It doesn't have to just be people that you know. Try to start up a conversation with just random people, and then just help them realize that we are a society, we are a community, and we don't have to be so within our phones, so within our, you know, social media apps. It's just something that can go a long way to just building that community or rebuilding that community in our society in the age of social media. So that's just some words of wisdom that I wanted to share, and some things that I was just kind of thinking about today. And it's just something that was making me sad, but instead of just dwelling on something that's making me sad, I figured I would offer some words or some advice to kind of see if we can kind of start rebuilding that community with others. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like the video, you guys liked it. This is just a quick little vlog of something that I just wanted to share for today. I will see you guys later. Subscribe if you guys are new. Once again, I'm Tochi. I work as a maternal medicine doctor here in the Bay Area. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys, and I'll see you guys soon. Peace.